Have you ever lost money online? Cyber fraud, cyber crime, has it happened to you? Okay, and will you get the money or you won't get the money? That is what you will get to know about it today. Okay, who am I to tell you about it? I'm Vivek Aditya. Basically, right now, if you look at me, I'm in a place called Lombok. It's an island. It's right next to. Hey, I see people doing paragliding there, parasailing. Okay, so basically I'm here and I intend to be here for 6 months as such, and I'm actually fed up of being in India. Even though I love my country, I don't want to be there at all. Okay, many reasons. I mean, someday we will talk about it. So right now we will talk about whether you'll get the money or you won't get the money. How did this all begin? On October 3rd 2025, it so happened that I went to pay my fuel for the car. Then I paid for the cigarette. Then I wanted to go buy a beer. When I went there, 2 times the transaction got declined. I was wondering what the hell happened. I got the message saying that you have exhausted your daily limit of 1 lakh rupees. I was shocked. How in the world does this happen? I checked my Google Pay. There was nothing, no transaction history at all. Then where did the money go? I saw the SMSs. That is where it shows. In 30 seconds, 6 transactions happened. 89,000, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, like that. Totally amounting to 98,501 is gone. Okay, just the previous week, I had actually broken my FD. And broken my FD because I wanted to put it into bonds because I was going to get better rate of interest. So this happened. I panicked because the big money was still there. And I was going to lose it. So I called my banker and asked my banker to freeze my account so that no more transactions will happen. Then we will think about it. So they immediately did that. Then I asked them, what do I do? They said that you have to call the customer care, which I did. I gave them all the information, and then came the part, what do I do after that? They said you have to call 1930. The 1930 and all that, I didn't even know about it, because see, unless you get hit, you get hurt, okay, then only you will pay attention to it, correct? So many times, the government might have told, be careful. I never bothered about it. Okay, this happened. Okay, forget about how it happened. The question is now, how are you going to get it? Are you going to get the money back? That's the most important thing. Okay, so now when this happened, I called 1930. I complained to them. I asked them, and the minute I gave them my phone number, you will not believe they told me all the transactions. Okay, and then I said, those two, forget it, because I have done it. The petrol and the cigarette I've done. The rest have not done it. So they said that we will try and freeze that account. Within half an hour, all this happened. The minute I got to know about it, I made the move. All in half an hour, I tried to tell the whole story to all the people as such. So they said they will do something about it. And don't worry, because you've called so soon, we can block the account. This is what happened. Then what do I do next is what I asked. They said that you have to go to the local police station, give a complaint. I ran because I was lucky that I was in Mysore, and not like here. If I was in Indonesia, I would have been in big swoop as such. Imagine if I had to go to the local. Where is the local police station? I can't call 1930 from here. I can't call my bank's customer care number. I can't call. Lucky it happened to me when I was in India itself. I don't know whether you call it lucky or unlucky or sad. I have no clue about it. Okay, so I went to the police station, gave it to them. Okay, and then what happened was, they said, take this copy and go give it to your banker, which I did. I did everything as such. Then I didn't know who to follow. Who should I keep following to know what is the status of my thing? So when I kept calling 1930, they said that you have to go to the police station. They are the only ones who can help you out. Okay, why will they do it? That too, that is in the outskirts. How much of knowledge will they have? What will they do and all that? And so I asked, where does the cybercrime head office come? So I found out it is called CEN in Mysore. I think throughout Karnataka is the same. I'm not sure if it is the same all over India, but it's called CEN. I went there. Casually, I was asking information and all that, and so they said that there, when I was entering only, I saw one guy who had lost 1 crore 1 week back. Okay, and when I was walking out, I saw one guy. 10 minutes back, he lost 5 lakhs. He's running in. Okay, I saw all this happen. Police stations are filled with people. Okay. So when I was casually inquiring with the head of the department there, they said that forget it, you won't get it. Why do you want to? There's no point of raising complaint. You won't get it. Okay, I didn't get that. When he said that, I didn't get that, because I have come to police where everybody is told the police are the ones who are going to do this job for you. So I've come to them and they're only telling me, not the local constable, the head only is saying it. Then the data entry operator to constable, everybody said you won't get it. I didn't get it. Then I said, let me go to the head, SP, DIG and all that stuff. Let me inquire with them. When I went there, this happened on October 3rd. They said that you have to come after 25th because CM is busy in temple functions. So we are all there protecting him. 25th late onwards you come. Happened on 3rd. Imagine what they say. Ill treatment. I never want to go to these guys because I know that they're worthless. I know they're worthless. They can't do a damn about it. Okay, they can only say that, I'm a DIG, IGP, whatever commissioner, whatever it is. We might think they have power. I'll tell you, they have no power as such. They could not dismiss somebody who said, that you're not going to get the money back. Okay, the constable in the data entry operator, they could not fire. They don't have power to fire. Okay, this is how it works. Let me continue what happened. So when I went there, nobody was there. So then I found ADGP's office. So that's where he was not there. He was also on the duty where CM Siddaramaiah, and I met the PA. When he heard about the story, he said, I will fire all these people. So what you do is you come up with in writing and give it to SP tomorrow. Okay, I said okay. So next day I arrived in writing. I gave. He didn't even take it. Okay, he didn't even take it. By then I had found out the copy that what my local police station had given, it was not an FIR. They call it something else. I've forgotten about it. I didn't want to think about it. I've left all those papers in India and come. Okay, they didn't even give me a FIR. Why didn't they give me an FIR? I found out about why. Because if they file a FIR, they have to run behind it. They didn't want to give a FIR. Can you beat that? Okay, this is how life is. This is how they treat you. They don't want you to get your money back. They want you to suffer. This is how it is. This is a corrupt system. Okay, so when I spoke to them, he said, "You come and give it." So when I met the SP, I couldn't meet. I was able to meet additional SP. Additional SP, his name is Nagesh. When I went up to him, remember Nagesh, he clearly said, directly said, "You won't get it. Please go." He said, "Please go. You won't get it at all." He explained why, which is a shock to all the people if you don't know about it. He says they will jump when they do the fraud. They will jump the money from accounts to accounts. Okay. Then we have to find all these accounts, then catch them. And even if we catch them, you know what? That account is not theirs. They would have rented that account. These fraudsters, these criminals, what they do is they'll catch all of the poor people. They will take their account for rent, and whatever transaction they do, they give them a part of it. So when these guys catch that owner, they say, "I don't know about it." So how will we get, is what this police say. So clearly what he's saying? He's telling the public that if you have an account rented out to fraudsters, I can't do anything. I am incapable of doing anything. This is what he's clearly saying. You got it? There might be new ways of committing frauds and all this stuff. But this is one way that I understood that he clearly is saying, okay, how corrupt the people I imagine. They didn't give me an FIR in the first place. They make me wait. They say, wait, come after 22 days. Because they are all busy, attending to CM. Oh, gosh. Okay, so this is how life is. So in reality, if you ask me, you're going to get the money back, you won't get it back. When I asked, what about those guys who lost 1 crore? What about those guys who lost 5 lakhs and all? They won't get it. They won't get it. This is all they say. So then what? Then why are you saying that you have to complain to 1930 and all this stuff? This is bullshit, right? This is bullshit. No. The fact of the matter is, government did everything correct. Okay, government did everything correct. But these people don't want to work. These cops don't want to work. I found out where this money was withdrawn. Which ATMs they had withdrawn. I found out about it. But the cops are not willing to go. They're telling me, you want to go, you go. the sad part, people. So there are many ways that you should not lose. Okay, there's no point. Okay, if there's after that, you know what my banker said? They said that I only have done the transactions. Oh God, if I've done the transactions, 6 transactions in 30 seconds, how can I do it with getting OTPs? You tell me that. One. And why will I transact to the same person? Why will I send it to the same account? Banks don't have answers, but they don't want to do anything about it. You got it? I will tell you this. See, my money was saved as FD. When I broke it, I think these information was passed by the bankers. Passed by the bankers. Seriously, I'm telling you. My car number, which they didn't have. Okay, there was a challan against my car number. How did whatever the fraudster knows my car number, my name, the penalty amount? How does he know about it? Means to say, people in police are passing information. Passing information. How do they get it? Because I have not done it. I didn't touch anything. I didn't feed any information. I didn't. How did that happen? Okay, there's no point of thinking about how did it happen. It is happening because somebody is passing the information. They don't want to track this down because it's a big network. Everybody is involved. Everybody wants to make money. You know, this is how it is. This is how it is. You got that? So, people, this is what I've, my personal experience, my personal things which have happened. I've shared it with you. And if you have a doubt, 10th, I met Nagesh, additional SP Mysore, the head office. You go up and ask him, why are you saying that people won't get the money? Ask him that. Ask him that. Take care.